Hi, this is Charlie, and this is your live trading. Well, it was live trading. It's now 9:47 a.m. and my computer has crashed halfway through the recording. So I do apologise about that because I've done two trades so far this morning. I'll show you them, and they're both on the dollar yen. But literally, I was just chatting away just around the cable news at 9:30, and then my computer just went boop, blue screen, and shut down. And it's taken me ages to get it up and running again. So let's go through what's happened here. This morning, earlier on, I tried a long around about here on the dollar yen because it hadn't tested its 8 a.m. pivot, which was up at 33 area, 33, 34. So and anyway, so I put my stop below the low, got nicked out, but then it came straight back in the bands, so I gave it another go. Took 2 units off here at 33, and I was looking for 40 as my second target, which is just hit. But what happened was it rolled over here. I trailed the stop up, and it stopped me out at 20 on the remaining third. So let me bring you the account over so you can see everything here. So this is what happened. It's all on the dollar yen, as you can see there. So this is the first trade. So I was in at what were we in at? What was that? Not showing. There we go. We're in at 3 units at 19. Got stopped out at 12. Okay, so it was all small stuff, and I was down about 100 and I don't know 100 and whatever that is, 40, 80, 112, 100 and whatever it was points. A bit more than that, just 119 pips. And anyway, then went in again, and that's where I went in here at the 17, 16, and 17. Got the 2 at 33, or 33 it was, and then trailed the stop up on the last to 20 and got stopped out. So I really apologise about this because I've been trading all morning, and I say all morning, done 2 trades there, and then literally the computer just crashed. It's probably because I logged into the trading room. I was just talking to the traders in the room as well at the same time. So and now the dollar yen has come up to that secondary target there. So oh well, I don't. It was. It would have been a nicer trade. It would have been up a couple of £100 now if we'd have had that. But it was a good example anyway of risk to reward. Got stopped out the first time. Sometimes you think, okay, it's just done a little double bottom here. It was against support. It was against its daily pivot. The hourly 21 was rising still, as we can see here. So against support, hourly 21 rising, and so. And it was a 30-minute 50 down there as well, and so had to buy that earlier on. So that was that. Now the pound news, like I said, we've just had. Let's take this to the pound and pound dollar, and I better get logged into the room because Kim's not there this morning, and but it's taken me so long to get everything up and running. Right, okay. So the pound, I think that there could be actually a long trade here. So I'll quickly see if I can do anything with this. It's just come back down and tested those zones. What time are we at? It's 10 to 10. Now, we've got a smidgen of positive momentum. I think that what I'm doing, all we're going to be doing is playing a range here anyway. So if we come down to the lower part of the range, which we've just done, and I've just missed that as we've just clocked over, then I think there's just a small opportunity to make a few pips. I think overall this is probably going to roll over. But there might just be an opportunity to make a few pips. We'll see if it comes back down again and dips. And I'll literally just go in with one lot and give it a go. I want to go in with like a 5 or 6 pip, something like that, 7 pip stop loss. So I need it to come down. Right, I'm going to log into the trading room because the guys are probably thinking, what happened to him on this? Right, what I'm looking at here with this pound is that I think that it should want to come down to the lower range, then come up, then come to the upper part of this range. I say upper part, not even maybe that high, but I need to go to the gym, and I'm going to run out of time if I'm not careful to go, and I would need to be cute with this because the overall trend obviously is down on the cable, and this hourly 21 is coming down on top. I think it's going to want to try and hit that at some point, but it is coming down to meet price, and if I'm not here, then price could hit that while I'm out because it is coming down. So I think I'm going to have to leave this one alone. Right, that was a weird thing with the computer crashing on me. So maybe I'll keep this on because we were 12 minutes into the recording, and obviously now we've not as such had any live trading that you've seen anyway. So I'll press pause, and maybe we'll catch something a bit later. Right, I'm just back, and it's just after 11 o'clock, and the yen had a nice run up in the end there, but what it's done is it's hit its daily 21. So let me take you to the daily charts. There we go, we've hit the daily 21. It looks like it's saying on telecharts that it hit it yesterday as well, but it didn't. It's hit it today on the other charts, on eSignals charts. So I'm looking actually to see if this might roll over from up. Obviously it is already from up there. It's a bit choppy overall, and I look at the hourly charts, and so I could get caught, but I'm going to give it a go. If it can just come up towards the 21 here on the 5-minute chart. It doesn't have to. It's just hit the bands here, so it doesn't have to. I'm just looking to try and get the best entry, as it is choppy overall, and so if we can get up to there, then I can go in there and probably put about an 8 or 9 pip stop behind that, and then just see if it rolls over. So that's what I'm going to look for. So I'll just press pause for now. Right, okay, just back. Still haven't done anything all this time. I thought we had US retail sales coming out, and we didn't. So I've been sitting here waiting all this time, and we haven't had that come out. So I'm just watching the pound dollar here. See if it does a little dip, and then I'll look to see if we can get a long position off. We're just with a stop just below the low there. It could be over very, very quickly if I'm wrong on this. So let's see if I can get that. Okay, see if I can get a couple of units in. And just put a stop below the low there, so it'll be about 70. So this could be over very, very quickly. There we go. So I'll just put 2 units in, and we'll see how that one's going to go. So I'll just quickly get my stops in, because I suspect this could be over very quick if I'm not careful. 149. Okay, so I've got my stops in. So if I lose on this one, so be it. But I've been sitting around all of this time waiting, because I thought we had US retail sales out, and we haven't. And so I've just seen that we've pulled back into the bands here and the 21 moving average. So, and then we've reacted. So I've just bought in the little dip there, and just seeing if we can continue this and see if we can come up a bit higher. I'm not looking for anything too major. We've got an hourly 21 a bit above us, so we'll see if it can get up to there. So I think it's about as straightforward as that, really. But the scope is for the pound to just carry on meandering around, and for it not to work out for me, and it should come lower. But the way it's held all day, I thought I've got to give it a go here, and the momentum has stayed positive all day, so behind it. But it's always a bit of a higher risk when you're trying to trade with a small stop, but or a tight stop like this in an environment where you could do with wider stops. But I'll give it a go here. It's my last day. I'm away next week, so away all week. So we'll see. I'm trying to keep the risk low, basically. We got £70 in the bank from this morning, so I'll give that back if I lose on this trade. But it won't be a catastrophe day if I was to lose on this trade. So I'd probably end up down about £70, something like that, I suspect. So we'll just see now, and see if it can get a bit of a run here. And what else is there to add? Yeah, so basically we've pulled back into the bands, into the 5-minute 21. We've had a reaction. I didn't buy it straight there, as you saw. I just waited to see if we were going to get a reaction, and then now I'm in. And it's just a case of seeing if it can get up to the sort of that upper 90s zone up here, which is what I was talking about just a short while ago. If it can get up to the upper 90s zone, which would be like I said, the hourly 21 moving average. So if it can get up to there, then that's what I'll be looking for. So the stops are in, so let's bring up the deal tickets, and then we can you can watch me either get stopped or see if it moves up. So there's the deal ticket 1 that we just put in, and there's deal ticket. Oh, I'll put them both here because there's not enough space on here to show them all. So these will both disappear if it rolls over and it stops me up. And we shall see from there, really, whether it can do it or not. But at the moment, it's just having a bit of a think. And it's always possible when you put your stop just below a low like that, a bit like this morning's trade. Oh, of course, the recording went because my PC crashed, didn't it? But on this morning's trade on the dollar yen, sometimes you can just get nicked. Then it just comes straight back up again. Could happen. to me here, coming close, but you've got to put a stop somewhere, and so I just see it that okay, I'll just leave it where it is, and we'll take it from there. So I'm leaving this on record for a minute, but I should press unrecord soon, because otherwise we're using up a bit much time on the recording. But as it's still bouncing around here, and I suspect it's probably going to come and get me, but you never know. I'll press pause for a minute. But yeah, right, so this is just coming up a bit now. So I'm looking at that 99, 98, 99 level. I'm looking at an hourly 21. So I'm watching it off screen. So if we can get up there, then I'll take one of them off, and then we'll decide what to do with the remainder. The entry was at what, 80. So if we can get up to 98, 99, then but we'll see. But it's still playing around a little bit at the moment. Yeah. But see if we can get this. Getting close, so I'm getting ready to take one of these off. If it can break up there, I would certainly move my stop up a little bit now to probably 73, something like that. So whilst it's just playing around, I'll do that off screen. Got 5-minute 200 up there in that same zone as well. So if we can get into that zone, then I'll there we can see that yellow line there. If we get to that yellow line, then that'll be enough to take this one off. Be about another pip or so. So I'm watching this. Is it going to give it to me? Nope. Okay. Close but no cigar. So we'll carry on waiting. So I'm just moving my stops up to, like I say, to 73. So as we've popped up here a little bit, just moving that stop, yeah, it's about okay to there. So we'll just see if we can get to that level. But now I've got my finger on the trigger. It's not. It's backing away. Right. Okay. I shall press pause. We'll come back to this. Okay. So we're getting hopefully close. We're getting. We need another couple of pips, and I'll take this half off. But every time I press resume, it slows again. So let's see if it's going to get there this time. And see, there we go. I've pressed resume, and it's slowed again. So what time are we at? 1:42 p.m. So let's see if it's going to get there. It's just bobbing around. It's only because we're only a couple of pips away when we're at 93 that I'm keeping the recording going. But then just as we seem to be there, it stops. So I'll press pause. Okay, so the pounds it's pulled back down. We were getting so close up there, and it's pulled all the way back down. It's obviously not hit my stop yet, not just yet. My stop's at 73, remember. So, but it's it's not far away, and so hopefully it can hold here again. But it's come back for another test of this band when it didn't really need to. Would have rather have seen it thrust through, but it's got a lot of resistance to fight against, but just doesn't seem to be able to get that traction. So but we'll see if it can still do it. But it's a bit of a shame that it's come down a little bit again. Now it was doing quite well, just closed on the outside of the bands, that was alright, and then looking like it was going to get there. But for now it's looking like could well get a stop out here, but it will only be 7 pips, so it's only marginal. Okay, I'm going to press resume. Here we go. Okay, so we've done a retracement. We've coming back up. Let's see if we can get there. So it got very close to my stop. My stop was at 73. I've now moved the stop up to 75, and we're coming back up. Are we going to be able to push up here? As I've pressed record again, and so I'm trying to leave this on and record as much material as we can. So remember, I was in at 80. So let's see if we can just get that extra level. When it's like this and it's just taking a while, we got in over here in this red candle here during this candle. The temptation is always to take the profit, but I want to see if we can get to that level. We're just coming into 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock though, so actually I better be careful here because it's the change of the guard. We've got just under 2 minutes. And so I should really bank it for the sake of a couple of pips. Okay, I'm going to bank close half. 91.8, and I've closed that because I've just noticed it's just coming up to what we've got a minute, just over a minute to go to the end of the hour. The potential is that you get a blip on the end of the hour, and it could have come all the way back off again. So at least we've banked half. So I banked half. It was only 11 points for half, but at least I've banked half. And I'm still going to leave that stop at 75 down here for now, and just see what happens with the second half. So I've come out a little bit early, but we've just done a little double top there. So I thought, okay, I better take that. And I didn't even get a good feel there because the time I clicked on it and was talking, it was 91, not 93. But hopefully on the second half we can get a bit of a run if it can push. So I'll just hold here and see if we can get a bit of a run up there. Might still be able to get 20 pips on the second half. So I'll press pause for now. Right, just back, and I'm pressing record a lot more today because one of our viewers likes my long videos. So this is just for you. Right, okay, so see if we can break. If it can break now. See, we had that little blip just as we've turned 2 p.m. But here it goes. So it might go now. So if we can get that run, it's just coming up into the hourly 21 at the moment. I'm going to start to trowel this stop aggressively up. So let me. I'm just going to bring over the deal ticket there and trowel this up aggressively. So I'll move it up to 85 now. So stops up at 85 now, and really it's just hit that hourly 21. Should I take the profits? What should we do? It's on the hourly 21 right now. I should take it really, but I'm just seeing if we can have. There we go, a little bit more of a blip. Okay. I'll trail the stop up to 90. Let's just use a trailing. Let's just trail it our way out of this maybe for now. So I'll move up the stop up to 90. So whatever happens, we've got 10 pips banked in. Now we've hit that hourly 21. In theory, I should take the profits. It's done everything it needed to do, and so I should just be banking it. But I know what I could do. I could close half, couldn't I? If I hurry up, I've taken too long here. In order to close half on this, I need to actually change this to a 50,000 and then hit sell. But if we can get back up to the round number, then I'll do it. So there we go. Okay, right. So what I've effectively done, because I'm one lot long, I've effectively now gone short with half a lot. So I'll bring up the whole. Oh, you're not going to be able to see all this, are you? That's, so there we go. So I'm long with one lot, 100,000, and now I'm short with 50,000. So what I'm going to have to do is, I've just got that in, so it still means obviously the P&L is still going up. Obviously because the 100,000 is going up more than the half lot's going down. But I need to put a target in on this, on the short, at the same price as where my long is. So 1.4990. Oops, I haven't done that properly, have I? I don't want to put a stop in, I want to put a limit order in. 149.90. Okay. So I don't want to put a stop in at the moment, so I don't need to. So it gets a bit complicated because it's just an awkward platform, this one. So so whatever happens, basically what happens now, I've got a stop loss on the 100,000 at 90, and I've also got a half lot short. And if we come down to 90, then that will close out. But if we carry on going higher, then I'll be losing on the half lot, but I'm still net long with half a lot. So we'll see what happens there. Now, I'm just seeing if we go and have a big candle here on cable. We've got positive momentum across the board, and just in case it goes and does a crazy one, it's against the hourly 21, like I keep saying. So I've taken half there. Here we are on the blue line there. And if it does react back down, when we come back down to 90, then at least I've banked half up at the round number there, didn't I? And we'll see. So it's a shame actually I can't have all this up. There we go. Yeah, I can have it showing there, can't we? So let's bring that up so we can just about see it. So we've got the stop at 90 on the long, and we've got a target at 90 on the short. So the long will get stopped out at 90, and the short will close out at 90 for a profit. So as you can see, if price comes down, obviously the long will start coming down, the open position there, and also the half lot short would be making me some money. So if we come down, and likewise if we go higher, the short is losing me some money, but I'm making more money on the upside on the long. And this is obviously, remember, the trades from this morning, but don't need to go into because I've already covered all of that. So it's now just a case of seeing what's going to happen, and I'll carry on trading this stop up if we go higher. So I'll trail the stop up on the long, and I'll then have to adjust the target on the short as well. So if we break higher again, then I'll just carry on doing that. So whatever happens, I am net long with half a position, with half a lot, which you'll see. Where is it? There it is. It says long 50,000. You can see I'm actually long with 100,000, but I'm also short with 50,000. It's complicated, I know. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to have complicated platforms like I've got there. Right, so as we can see, it is breaking higher. So I'm going to move that stop up. So I'll trail it up to 95 now. And I also need to adjust the level on the short as well to 95. But whatever happens, you can see we're gradually going higher, still making more money if price goes higher. So I'm just seeing if we can carry on breaking out, just carrying on trading now. So whatever happens, so my stop is effectively at 95 now. And at some point, it's not going to go on for too long before doing a retracement. And when it does that retracement, then I'll just get stopped out. But at least I'll have mitigated any too much of a retracement there. So I'll press pause for a second. Okay, so we can see cables coming down. I suspect it's going to stop me out here. So you can see I'm making a little bit of money on the short as it comes down. So and so therefore it's like taking half profits off the table. So I'm just waiting to see if this is going to get down to my stop at 95, or if it's just going to hold around here and then still go higher. But whatever happens, by doing it this way, I locked in that slightly better profit there by doing that taking half at 150. And now I've pressed record again. It's thinking about it, so I'll press pause. Okay, and it has just blipped me out. So as you can see, I'll bring it across properly. You can see the little short that I shorted at 150 and closed out for a 5 pip profit of £19 or $29. And the overall, the other two units, we took half off at 91.8, and then the other trailed at 94.4 because my stop was at 95, so it stopped me out with a bit of slippage there. And then this was the trade from this morning on the dollar yen, so that's all done, isn't it? So £270 there for the day, which feels very, very small. I must admit, it almost feels like a failure today when the markets have moved a lot. But c'est la vie, it's done now, and it's 2:15. I'm not around next week going skiing, so I'll be back in touch in a couple of weeks, and Kim will be back in touch next week for you. Have a great